So it's getting pretty expensive to be a coffee drinker. Every day there's more news of prices going up, with some even predicting a regular coffee could hit $7. Even 7-Eleven caved in, doubling the price of their $1 coffee. Now, of course, coffee isn't the only product that's shot up in the last 12 months. Just about everything is more expensive this side of COVID. But why is coffee so bad in particular? I mean, coffee is a fruit. It literally grows on trees. So what's behind all this? Well, like all good parties, this one starts in Brazil. Here's how it works. Your neighbourhood cafe buys coffee from a coffee roaster. The roaster buys the unroasted green coffee from a network of coffee brokers who import coffee from all over the world. And the price of this global trade in green coffee fluctuates from year to year depending on supply and demand. And that's where Brazil comes in. Brazil is the world's biggest producer. They make up over 35% of the world's supply. So when the weather's not great in Brazil, this causes problems for the whole industry. And you guessed it, the weather's not been great for growing coffee. A combination of drought and frost in Brazil meant that they produce a lot less coffee than expected in 2021. From there, the formula is painfully simple. Where there's less coffee on the global market and plenty of people still want to drink it, prices go up. Now, this cycle is not a new thing. Brazil has bad seasons from time to time. What's different this time around is that this bad season ran headlong into a couple of other big global problems. So supply chain just means how products get from one place to another. And 2022 has not been a fun year from getting things from A to B, making it hard to get everything from cars, computers, and even letters. Now, ongoing COVID lockdowns in China, as well as global staff shortages, seriously backed up the global supply chain in late 2021, early 2022, meaning that products, including coffee, couldn't get where they needed to go. Now, on top of this, the war in Ukraine has also been contributing to higher food and fuel prices around the world. That adds extra cost to globally traded products like coffee. Now, things have eased up a little since the start of 2022, but the problem with coffee is that roasters buy it in advance. So for a lot of coffee roasters, the coffee they've got right now is from the peak of the crisis. When COVID restrictions lifted in late 2021, everyone was understandably keen to get back to cafes and restaurants after being locked up at home for over a year. The problem is there simply aren't enough workers to cook food, wait tables, or make coffee. And this feels a little surprising. I mean, where do they all go? Well, the short answer is they moved on to higher paying jobs. Hospitality is dominated by casual workers on minimum wage, including a lot of local and international students. Now, when these businesses closed down during lockdowns, they were forced to find other work. So when things reopened, they had no need to go back to waiting tables. The end result is that hospitality jobs are at a 2-year high, and businesses are having to offer more money to attract available staff. Now, of course, higher wages are better for workers, but it also means that menu prices need to increase to pay for it. So expensive coffee is the new normal, at least for now. And for coffee shop businesses, these price rises are unavoidable. Even though some are trying to hold on to their old prices, it's just not possible to hold back the tide when every cost is increasing. So next time, we're going to take a closer look at some of the fundamentals you need to run a successful coffee shop business. I'll see you then.